That's loud.
Huh?
That's loud.
Sorry. No, my costume. Why is it in there?
My sister immediately put two and two together, and she said she was going to go to the bathroom. She called her sister Maria, asking her what to do.
I don't want it in there.
Just leave and drive home. I listened in on the conversation.
Practically gonna be my nighttime clothes.
The man was no longer
Huh?
They're practically my nighttime clothes because that's such a hoe.
Hi, guys.
Huh?
Hi, Jenna. I'm not going to do readings today. I miss you guys, too. Oh, my gosh. It's 11:11. I've seen 11:11 a lot, too. I'm sorry. I can't do, Jenna. I can't do readings right now because I don't know where my tarot cards are at. Oh, I miss you guys, too. Not good. I'm like incredibly stressed. So my person that I was with, the karmic person that I was with, put me in jail. So I got to spend a night in jail because I broke a glass that belonged to him. Because yeah, so you guys, it's been crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys how it all went down right now. Like, literally how it all went down right now. So my kiddo, my kiddo and him don't like each other at all. Like, he's trying to like my kid, but my kid hates his guts. Okay, so I was talking to my son, and my son was telling me some stuff. And I told my son, I was like, we really need to get out of here. Okay. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, it was just like a huge realization. Like, we gotta go because I don't like the way you're being treated. And this is not okay. Right. So my son was like, oh my God, Mom, finally, about time. And I'm like, oh my God. So that told me, like, yeah, it's time to go. So that's what happened. And I was texting my ex because he was gone, he wasn't home. Usually what happens is when either one of us go out, we tell each other where we're going, we tell what we're doing, and how long we're gonna be. Well, he, for the past month or so, stopped telling me what he was up to. He stopped telling me where he was going. He stopped telling me what he was up to. Anytime I would ask him, when are you gonna be home? He would say, I'll be home in a little bit. I'll be home shortly. And he never, like, it would be like 2 hours later. Okay. And to me, shortly means like 10 minutes, right? That's what it means to me. 10 minutes, shortly. So, you know, like hours would go by and I'm like, when are you coming home? And he would make these excuses like, oh, I stopped at 7-Eleven. Someone needs help. Oh, this happened. You know, I'm on my way home right now. And so I'm like, it started getting irritating, like really, really irritating. And right now, my health, like my I have PMDD. That's like so around my cycle I start getting like super psycho. But not like I can't help it, I'm just really, really irritable, and I really want people to leave me alone around that time because I don't want to be mean, I don't want to be a jerk. But anyways, back to the story. So before I went to jail, this is what happened. I'm gonna relay it all for you guys. This is what happened before I went to jail. I messaged him like, where are you? He's like, I'm coming home. I'll be there shortly. And I'm like, you're a freaking liar. You are lying. You are the most narcissistic person I have ever met. Like, I was just done, you know? And I'm like, you're a liar. You're a cheater. And he's like, what are you talking about? I've been at my dad's this whole time. And I'm like, every time you tell me you're gonna come home shortly, you're either home 2 hours later, an hour later, 45 minutes later. It's never shortly. You are never home shortly. For someone who is so literal that you claim to be, you're a freaking liar. And I'm sick and tired of your lies, right? So he's like, I'm on my way right now. So an hour goes by, he never comes. So I'm like, where the bleep are you, right? where the bleep are you? Like, I'm losing my patience at this time. And he's like, I'll be there right now because I was helping somebody in the parking lot at 7-Eleven. What are you talking about? You're acting crazy. So I'm like, you know what? This is super frustrating at this point, right? I'm so annoyed. So then my son tells me what he had told him about not feeding him, and I lost it. I was so mad, you guys. And so I told my son, literally, we gotta get out of here. Well, my son's like, yes, I can't believe you finally realized this, Mom. So then my doctor calls me, and my doctor says, I went to the ER to last week because my seizures were like out of control. And I ended up in the ER while they did some testing on me, and they told me that I had to see a neurologist outside the hospital, but they did STD testing on me. And I told them, no, like, you don't need to do STD testing on me. I've been with the same person for about 4 years, on and off. I have not slept with anybody else. Well, that same day, they called me and said that I had an STD. And she was like, Jasmine, you're positive. And I was like, positive for what? And she was like, you're positive for chlamydia. And I was like, wait a second. I was like, excuse me? I'm like, how is that possible? Because I haven't slept with nobody other than my partner. So how do I have chlamydia? And as soon as she was about to talk to me, my ex walks in through the door, and I just lost it. Like, I lost it. And I was like, thank you, I gotta go, bye. I told my son to go into the room, and I told my ex, I was like, you're freaking cheating on me. And he's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like yelling at him at this point, yes, you are. You are cheating on me. And he's like, no, I'm freaking not. And I'm like, so tell me how I have an STD if you're not cheating on me. Like, how do I have an STD if you're not cheating on me? How's that possible? So he tells me that he's not cheating on me. And he said he like throws his beer, not throws it, but like, I mean, he slams his beer on the table, his pack of beer on the table, right? And I am so irate, and he's like, I'm not cheating on you, you know? And I'm like, well, then how did I get an STD? And he's like, I don't know. So I got mad, and I pushed his beer off of the table, and it fell down on the floor and broke. Okay? And he's like, you're a freaking psycho. And I was like, you want to see psycho? So I went into the kitchen, and I went to the upper counter where his wine glasses are, his favorite wine glasses, and I knocked them off slowly like this, bloop, bloop, like a cat would, but they were glass. So they all fell down one by one, doop, 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 all 4 of them, and they broke on the counter, like on the kitchen floor. And he's like, you're a freaking psycho, I'm calling the cops. So he called the cops on me, and I was like, go ahead, I don't care. And then they came, and I took a shower. I was literally crying because I have an STD, which really sucks. And so I told them, you know, they came knocking on the door. I got out of the shower, I was like completely naked, and I was like, you guys need to hold on, please. I gotta get dressed. And so I got dressed in my onesie, and they took my statement, they took his statement, and they said they had to take me to jail because I broke his property. So anytime you break something during an argument and someone calls the cops, just a fair warning, you could go to jail. So I went to jail for the night, you guys. And the nice cop told me, as soon as I get out of jail, put a protective order against him. And they must have told him the same thing, because as soon as I was in jail the next morning when I was getting out of jail, he put a protective order again. So now he's trying to take my dog, and he's trying to take my truck. I can't get my truck because I don't have the keys to my truck, so I can't enter onto the property to go get my truck, which really, really sucks. So now I have to go to court to fight him on my dog and to get my truck. So that is where I'm at right now. I came to my mom's house and I'm going to be getting Allison. I know, literally, Allison. Like, no joke. We have so much stuff tied into each other, right? So I pay for the only thing he's been doing is he got stuff in his name, but I pay for everything. I pay for the truck, I pay for the dog, and then I paid our some of our bills, right? So I gotta go to court and see if the judge will allow me to have my dog as long as I still make the payments. Other than that, I can't own guns now. I bought the guns. I can't own guns because I don't know what he said. He must have made some kind of other allegations against me. So I'm going to have to go, when I go to court, I'm going to see what he says. Amber, like, we were in jail talking about this, me and the other DV cases that they got called on for unnecessary reasons. We were in jail talking about this, and I was like, if I had known I was going to jail, damn, I should have broke a lot more, you know? I should have made it worth my time. Like, I should have made it worth my time. Yeah, no, I was like, seriously, this is ridiculous. And like all the times he has abused me, I never once called the cops on him. Like, I mean, he would corner me, he would jump on me, he would try to stop me from leaving the room. He would like literally activate my PTSD from my son's dad when he was physically abusive towards me. And I was just like, you know, and I never called the cops on him. So when I go to court, I'm gonna get to see what allegations he made against me, to see if some of them are false. Yeah. Yep. Are you ready?
But also, Mom, this was under your headphones thing.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pack.
That's not my pack.
Yeah, it is. It came in your headphone box.
Oh, well, you can have it.
Yay! Thank you.
The proof that I have is through text messages. So I can't grab those text messages because our phone bills are in his name. So the court would have to order the text messages about him. But we did discuss like the things he used to do to me. I don't like calling it sexual abuse, but he was very forceful in regards to having sex. So there's those that are discussed in there. I put an order of protection against him. So I would have to have the court obtain the records because I can't. But like I said, I have an iPhone and he has an iPhone too. I don't think I backed up my stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to check the cloud. Yeah, a lot of coercion. He would do that a lot. I would wake up with him literally inside me or like touching me when I was sleeping. So it was a lot of rape. I explained that to him himself, and I said, "You are literally raping me right now. It is inappropriate with what you're doing. You do not have sex with people while they're sleeping. That you cannot give consent." Like, I shouldn't have to explain this to a 29-year-old, but I did, you know. So that we dealt with that a lot. And yeah, I feel bad because I wasn't sexually active with him, but he pushed me so far to the point where I didn't want to be sexually active with him because I didn't trust him. So I put that in my protective order against him. And then he verbally abused me before a lot. Like 3-4 years ago, he was very verbally abusive towards me. He's changed. I don't want to make excuses for him, but the amount of work he's done from the 4 years on to now has been pretty good. But he's still a narcissist. He's still very, very narcissistic. I felt really bad because I blasted his business on Facebook. I blasted his business. I told all of his friends, his main close friends, and I told his dad, like, so, I keep racking my brain, like, is there any other way I could have gotten an STD, like, without him stepping out of the relationship, because he swears on, like, on his life that he never slept around. But I've seen him when I've accused him of cheating before, and he started crying. Like, when we were good, like, well, when we were never good, let me say that. We were never good, because our relationship was toxic. But when I first accused him of cheating, when he was very much into me, he started crying really bad. And so this last time that I accused him of cheating, he called me a psychopath, right? He said, "You're a psychopath." And granted, I had two dreams, and I told M this. I had two dreams of him cheating, right? Two dreams of him cheating with the same girl. With the same girl. Yeah. I swear I'm not cheating. Just like he told me, because there was a girl messaging his phone saying, trying to hit him up before, and he's like, "I'm not cheating on you." I'm like, "Why is this girl messaging your phone then? Why is she trying to see you? Like, why is she trying to jump on your D?" And he's like, "That was from a long time ago." I'm like, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. The last time we got into a fight, he ripped the keys from my hand, ripping the skin off of my finger. And so he literally was on top of me, ripping keys out of my hand. And I turned around and, like, I socked him because he triggered me. Like, I didn't know what to do. When people trigger me, I hit them, especially if they're attacking me like that. So I hit him and ended up giving him a bruised eye, but, like, he attacked me first. And I told him specifically, "Do not touch me. Like, you need to listen to me. Do not touch me right now," because I was so mad. And I knew if he came and touched me, I was going to hit him. But he didn't listen. Gio, that's what I'm saying. Like, I talked to his friend. I literally talked to his friend. Yeah, that's what I was saying, too. It's crazy. Yeah, we were wondering the same thing. Like, is it the same person? I don't know. I don't know if it's the same person. I don't know if he cheated with her or what, but it's been crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. No, we live in an apartment together. We live in an apartment together, but okay, so this is how it goes, Allison. We live in an apartment together, okay? And I cannot get out. I have to get out of the lease, okay? But our property that we have together are the dog and the truck. So I bought the truck with my money. So I paid $1,500 on my truck, and it's a $4,000 loan. So I paid $1,500 on it, and I've been making the payments for it, and I've been paying the insurance for it. But the insurance is under his name, and the leasing is under both of our names. So I have to figure out a way that I can get my truck. But the dog also paid for by me. I paid $1,500 on the dog, and I'm the owner of the dog, but he's leasing it through his name. So that's how our property is tied up in each other. Bubba, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
But I'm making an arch and crap right now.
Well, you need to hurry up because you gotta go to bed soon. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my statements and I'm going to circle all of them on where I bought the dog. Yes, I paid for the dog. So the way it works is we had to do a financial agreement. So he is financing it, right? A loan, because we had to take out a loan to get the dog, right? Because the dog is expensive. So I put $1,500 towards my dog, and I owed another $1,500. And I've been making payments on the dog, which is about $150 per month. So even though the lease is under his name because he's financing it, I'm making the payments on the finance, and I paid to get the dog. You had a dream that your ex died. Yeah, they might just be starting over. Like when you have dreams about death and rebirth, or death and birth, like being pregnant, it usually means that you're having they're usually ending a cycle or beginning a cycle, right? He was telling my friends the other day, I hope I don't get screwed. I hope I don't get screwed. I hope I don't get screwed. But I'm like, dude, you wouldn't have gotten screwed if you didn't screw me over. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That is so cool. I love that. You had a dream that you were saving a little girl. Gio, your ex probably wants you back. That's what your cards have been saying, remember? Okay, that would be super awesome. Firefighters are super sexy too. Oh, Amber, that's a good observation. It could definitely be a past life. Oh, that's true. That's true too, Em. I like that idea. Yeah, we could have just left. Like, I could have just left, or he would have put me in jail, and I would have been like, oh, realized my lesson, got an STD, ended up in jail. I never want to go back. And I could have kept paying my bills, got an apartment, but now he's making things difficult. Like, why are you going to put more trouble on yourself, more trouble on me? I've already almost had to spend over like $1,000 to get where I need to get, to get out of there. Ugh. My mom is also a narcissist, so, but she said, you already knew how he was, Jazz. I don't know why you went back to him. My mom doesn't like him. In case you don't know, narcissists don't like narcissists. So the narcissist doesn't like the narcissist because the supply is right here. My mom's been pretty good though. She's been helping me out, so kudos to her. But I know that if I don't get out of this house, it's going to end up just how it ended up with my ex. So what happens, this is why I flip-flop between this apartment and my ex's apartment, is because I'm dealing with two narcissists, right? So one narcissist kicks me out, then the other narcissist takes me in, and then the other narcissist kicks me out, and then the other narcissist takes me in.
Mama, can I use your nail?
I don't know where it's at, Adrian.
Where'd you last see it?
California. Yes, I'm gonna move to California. I was gonna move to California. But COVID cases were high, and I was told by a psychic not to move this year because my energy was gonna be incredibly low. So I know, Allison, my life just turned into major like tower moments. My life has been like ooh ah ooh. My life be like, no, I'm just kidding. My life literally was this nice little Rapunzel tower, and then now these catapults came like crashing down my Rapunzel tower and was like, you need to.
Can I run by real quick?
Are you? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Tinder. I think I'm gonna do my own thing. No more. Well, yeah, no more. No more. What? We need to go. That's what we need to do.
I need glue or something.
So many firefighters.
Okay.
The firefighters here in Tucson are assholes. Allison, you're moving to AZ. Yay. Yeah, I need time to heal. Taking time to myself. No more no more silly little games with these silly little boys. So taking time to myself. And Adric says I dated too many J's, which he's absolutely right. No more J's. No more J's. Yes, I need to manifest more self-love. I'm trying. More self-love. I'm probably going to date myself for a very long time. I am like, I thought I was closed off before. Like, I'm not trusting anymore whatsoever. I don't know how to trust people. Hey, David. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, David, you know what? You need to send me the link to your Instagram again because I deleted my other Instagram. Yes, focus on me. Me, myself, and I. Thanks, Kay. So I don't know where my tarot cards are at. I should be getting a place hopefully in November, you guys. So hopefully in November we can resume our tarot readings so that I'll be set up in a new place in November. Allison, I literally thought maybe I should date a girl, but dang, if you're telling me that. Yes, yes. I feel like for me, the universe is like, girl, when are you going to learn your lesson? Like, you know what gets me into these situations is running from my twin flame. When I run from my twin flame, I get into these kinds of predicaments. But we gotta go. Let's go. So this is my brother's doggy. It's a wiener doggy.
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Schmalls. Come on, Adrian. Right? My life be like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Hurry up. When I get into this new apartment, I'm like gonna have to be so hustling because I'm gonna be so tired, but I have to. Allison, no, I can't. Yeah, right, girl, that'll come back to me like crazy. Come on, bud, hurry up.
I'll just bring this with me.
No, you will not.
Why not?
Because you're not making a mess in Annelle's apartment and you're gonna go to bed. Come on.
What if I want to leave this mess in Grandma's?
Yep, that's my biggest lessons right now is accepting the red flags. Because I feel like the universe is like, hello, we showed you so many red flags in the beginning. So I'm on TikTok, right, and we're talking about domestic violence and stuff. And somebody brought to my attention something super funny and super true. And they were like, do not try to fix them. That's one of the biggest things that we have as empaths is trying to fix people. But we're not responsible for fixing people. People are responsible for fixing themselves. So empaths usually get themselves into narcissistic relationships because we want to fix them. Where's Biggie? Oh, back, Chewy. Come on. Ah, you guys aren't going to be able to see me for a while. Let me walk. Hold on. And move on and do his, yeah. See, that's my problem. I was trying to help him and fix him, and he just did me some dirty. What? That happened to you many. Yeah, that happens many times. Me too. Me too. Next time I'm just like, nope, 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 don't do it again. Apartments that I'm gonna probably move into, I really don't want to live here again. I really don't like these apartments, but I gotta do what's necessary right now. Yes, biggest lesson, invest in myself. Like, start investing in myself. No more of these people. Right, Allison, right? Like, always. It's already open, dude. Oh, no.
Why?
We gotta go around. Come on. Because I don't want to go through the hassle of not being able to get back in. Yeah, I don't want to fix anybody. No more fixing people. I just want to do my own thing. Like, I know that to him and stuff, but it's because I'm not like, okay, I don't want to make excuses for myself because I'm in charge of my own behavior. But he triggered me so bad. Like, my PTSD was off the charts with him, you know, and I turned really toxic. And I get that. Like, I get it. I don't, you know, but like, I kept telling him, you know, you're triggering me. You're triggering me. He just didn't understand how he's triggering me. I'm like, you can't sit here and expect this and then say that.
Why are my friends having a party without me?
I don't know why your friends are having a party without
That's
you.
where my friends are, right there, with those coloring lights.
Okay.
That's where my friends live.
You don't know if they live there anymore?
Excuse me, they've been living there for a long time. And this is where
My next serious relationship, I have to take time out every month and be like, what red flags have you seen? Yes, Allison. Yes, it's a really good idea, actually. Yes, the equal M. I want it to be equal, because I always felt, and I'm sure he felt this way too, like he was giving more than he was receiving. And that's like, sure he felt that way too, but I felt that way too. So I'm pretty sure it's just, we're not meant to be together. And then just because he's toxic to me doesn't mean he's not toxic to, just because he's toxic to me doesn't mean he's not toxic to someone else. But I know he does have narcissistic traits, for sure. Yeah, you know, I'm going to tell you why I got in a relationship with him. Funny story. And he has my YouTube channel, so I don't even know if he's watching, but funny story. I'll tell you guys right now. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Oh, you should have seen when I was so positive towards my ex. He was so upset. We got in an argument one time really bad, and I just like had this epiphany, and I felt like God was with me or Jesus was with me or something, because I had this amazing calmness and understanding about what was going on. And I literally just to his face, like I just put him, I just spit some truth at him, and he got real quiet, and he was like, I don't want to be with you anymore. And I was like, okay. Okay.
These stairs are slanted.
Yeah, they are.
She
I don't know where the kids are.
They're probably in the room playing.
I think this is Anel's room.
This is another one. They're probably like just playing Minecraft or Roblox, not even caring about you. Go a little bit, kids. Okay, you know, like we will like right now. But everyone's just still playing on their phones and iPads.
The door's on. Oh, it is. Go ahead. Lock the door. Love you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Allison, same thing. Like when I fall hard, really bad. And your girl is blind. When me and this person got in a relationship, like I was blind, but I just kind of ignored the warning bells. Like there goes one warning flag. Oh, there goes another warning flag. Oh, another warning flag. Honestly, I should have left the first 3 months was when I first really noticed something was off and weird. Okay, so my ex and I got it. Okay, so how I got with him, I was like, we were at a party and I was like, ooh, you know, this person looks interesting, someone new I haven't seen, I don't recognize. But I was going through a hard time, so I didn't want to date anybody. Like my health was incredibly bad. And so him and I ended up talking, and he had a laugh, a laugh that reminded me of my divine counterpart, and I died inside, and I was over and done with, and that was it. It all because of a laugh, all because I was running from my twin flame connection, all because of a laugh. It got me. And so he asked me out, but I told him I didn't want to date him because I had a lot of health issues going on. But he was persistent, so I was like, well, okay, your choice. It was you. I'm not gonna lie, I've dated a lot of guys that are Caucasian, and I'm incredibly afraid to date another Caucasian guy. Yeah, Gio, you gotta manifest good people. I think that's part of the problem is we're like, and we throw out to the universe that we're afraid this person is gonna treat us like this, and then they end up treating us like that. So it's probably best to start thinking, damn, I want that end-all be-all relationship that's going to make me feel so good inside, and I'm not afraid because they're gonna be amazing. And that is manifestation right there. Yep, exactly, because I think that's what's happening, honestly, is the fear is creating the manifestations. Oh, hello, Chewy. Oh, hello, Biggie. Are you running from your twin now? Do you think? I thought about that, Amber, very much so. I literally thought, well, if I go through this and then if he goes through it, then that's definitely the case. I was running from my twin, but I'm not running from him now at all. At all. I ran from him, like, every time I get back with my ex, I'm running, like, it's clearing out the codependency is what it's clearing out. I'm going to tell you why I'm codependent right now. So what keeps me cycling back to my ex is because he created this safe zone where he made me feel like because of my medical issues, there's gonna be nobody else that could be there for me. That there's gonna be nobody else that can support me, that can help me get through the episodes that I have medically. And so he make it feel like I can only trust him when I go out because of my health issues. So I can only sleep with him. I can only get a good night's sleep when he's around. He made me believe that, which I'm trying to tell myself that's not the case, but it kind of feels like that. So a lot of my life depends on him. So that's where my codependency comes in. So yeah, he's told me a couple of times, like, you're never gonna find someone who loves you the way I love you. Your twin flame is never gonna love you the way I love you. He's like, I'm here loving you now, and your twin flame, what did he do? He ran away from you. And then he told me my twin flame doesn't love me. He told me, like, why can't you love me the way you love him? He doesn't love you at all. You know, and here you are chasing after him, and he gives you no attention. So he told me that. Yeah, he's a narcissist, yeah. I don't think he full on has narcissistic personality disorder, but I think the trauma he's gone through has put him in the narcissistic spectrum. And don't get me wrong, he's a divine masculine. He's not a divine masculine. He's not in that energy, but he has every potential to be one. I've dreamt of his twin flame. Maybe that's who he cheated with. I'm not sure, but I've asked the cards if he was meant for a twin flame connection. They said yes. Yeah, yep. He's very much stuck in the 3D. So, for example, I will say, I tell him, you're breaking your back. Like I tell him, you're killing yourself to work a 9-to-5 job that you do not like. Like, you're working this 9-to-5 job you don't like. You're killing yourself. You're hurting yourself. You need to quit your job, and you need to find something that is going to make you happy. And he tells me, what am I supposed to do? We're not going to have any money, and this house isn't going to pay for itself. And I was like, I would rather downgrade into something cheaper for you to work at a job that you're going to be happy at and making money that you're doing what you want to do. But he's no, he needs money. He needs money. And I tell him, go after what you want. The universe is going to provide for you. No, that's too risky. I agree. I told him beforehand, I was like, you don't know what love is at all. You don't. Your love is, the way your love is it's needy. Your love is needy. Your love is codependent, right? So his love is basically, I need you. I expect you to entertain me. And I expect you to do this. And it's very codependent, like. He has expectations. That's what I tell him. You expect things. You don't have unconditional love. Your love is full of expectations. You want kids, Allison? I want another baby too. I want another baby girl. Yeah, Exactly. Expectation leads to disappointment. And believe it or not, he did, Gio, you're absolutely right. He did a lot of projecting. And because of the projection, I turned into this super narcissistic asshole person with him. And I'm not that person. And I don't like being that person, you know, but I turned really toxic around him. And I don't like that. Hi, Piggy Smosh. Come on, Piggy. Come on, come here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Piggy. Oh, no, Chubuli jealous. Yeah, Allison, you should undo the spell and move forward. Oh, God, my biggest fear is that if we don't settle this karma between us, we're gonna have more karma in the next life. I'm so afraid of that. I was talking to God and I'm like, oh my gosh, please, God, please, can we do what we have to do to settle the issues? Because I don't want to have any more karma with this person. Please, I don't want to do it. I don't want to see them in the next life. Right. Yes. Please give me the strength. Stop barking at him. He doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to see you. Allison, what happened to that guy? I think you have to leave on, for me personally, I feel like you have to leave on good terms. So for example, when we leave cutting ties like that, without leaving on a good note, I think that creates more karma. He was young. Oh, that sucks. For personally, that's what I feel like when we blocked each other out like that. I feel like we created more karma. Oh, that's young. That is young. Gotta go. Bye. Bye. Gotta go. Bye. Bye. Last night, I was praying that he got everything he wished for, like everything he's ever wanted in his life. And I told God that that's all I want. That's all I want for him, is to have a good life and to get his happiness, you know, and to find what he's looking for. And personally, I think he would do well with a female who is younger than him, like way younger than him, who he can teach things to. So I feel like he would be a good match with a younger female who he can teach about life. I'm an older soul, so you can't teach me unless you're my twin flame. That is the only person who can teach me stuff, and that is the only person I'm willing to listen to, except for my soul tribe, you guys too. Also, all of my soul tribes in here. I'll take advice from you guys, but when someone tries to, I don't know, someone outside of my soul tribe, I will not listen to them. I don't know why. But he would do well with someone who's younger, that he can micromanage and that he can teach. And someone who's slightly immature, but more mature for their age, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm an old dog. I can't be taught. I learn things the hard way, and I learn things myself. Unless you're my soul tribe and you're teaching me stuff, other than that, I will, like, not listen. The only person who can teach me stuff literally is my divine counterpart, because he's the only one I will ever listen to. And then at that, he's going to be like, I know you're going to do what you want to do, but just hear me out. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Allison, he would do well with someone younger because he can micromanage them. He can't micromanage me. But with someone younger and with less experience, he can feel like he's teaching them something and micromanage them. And maybe it's for the better, maybe it's for good. I don't know. I'm a Taurus, I'm stubborn, so that's micromanaging me is not gonna work. And trying to control me is definitely not gonna work. Yeah, after I did my shadow work and reflected within, I set everyone free. I forgave everyone and sent them love and light. I wish them to receive all their wishes. And yes, yes, yes. All the wishes. Yep. They might. They might. I don't know. I just hope he finds happiness. That's all. I don't wish anything bad at him. Like, I literally, you know, I tried to stop myself, like, don't wish anything bad on him when I was super mad. But that was only because I was mad. But last night when I was trying to, you know, purge, I was just like, please, all I want for him is to be happy. That's it. You know, let him find what he's looking for. An ego feeder. Oof. Yeah, no ego feeders. My ex, he's gonna need an ego feeder. He's got a lot of Leo in his chart, so he definitely needs that ego feeder. And I feed egos, but the only time I ever feed ego is if the person is modest. So if you're modest as shit or your self-esteem is low, I will feed your ego. But if someone's ego is like so high like this, like I'm better than everybody else, I will tear that ego down. Like, I'm not okay with that. I'm like, you're not better than everybody else. First of all, because there's no one to change but yourself. They're like reflections of you. I think a lot of the time empaths attract narcissists, not necessarily because we're reflecting. I think it's because we want to fix. And because we want something to fix sometimes, we bring that in. Yes, yes, Gio, exactly. But if your ego is too high to the point where you're saying that you're better than everybody else, then I won't feed it. I'm not that kind of person. And my ex wanted to feel like he was better than everyone else, even though he's said no. You know, at first he told me, yeah, I am. I have a job. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm, you know, at least I'm going somewhere with my life. But then when I told him, like, don't act like you're better than everyone else because you shit, eat, and die all the same as everyone else, then he started saying, I don't think I'm better than everyone else, but at least I have a job or some crazy stuff. I don't know. He's narcissist. I know. Yeah. We gotta stop trying to fix people. I think the universe senses, like I said, these relationships, and they're like, "Did you learn your lesson?" And then we're like, "Bye." There's a red flag, and we're like, "Bye." There's another red flag, and we're like, "Bye." I was reading a post that said, don't run as soon as the first red flag pops up. And I'm like, I'm running for the hills as soon as I see a red flag. Oh my God, I have a good idea for TikTok. Hold on, guys. I have to write something down, okay? I have a good idea for a TikTok. All right, there we go. Change your thought process. Yes, change your thought process. Biggest thing. I've been single for 3 years and it's looking like it's going on 4. Oh my gosh, Amber. Yeah, right? Yeah, I wonder what M has in her charts. Your Lilith is an Aries. Guess where my can you guess where my Lilith is? Just guess where my Lilith is. If you were to guess on based on my personality, where's my Lilith? Geo. Oh my God, that might make sense. Why my Lilith? That might make a lot of sense, actually. I never fucking thought about that. Wow. Geo, you got it. Scorpio. My Lilith is in Scorpio. Geo, I never thought about that. Since Lilith is about abuse of the feminine, if your partner reflects your Lilith, that would make sense why I attract so many narcissistic people is because of that. But then a lot of people also have the same narcissistic people though. But that would be interesting. That would have been an interesting theory. My Lilith is Scorpio. Lilith? I love the story of Lilith. Yep, my Lilith is in Scorpio and my 7th house is Scorpio. I love my Lilith in Scorpio. Allison, you should name your daughter Lilith. Can you imagine if she was just such a pure soul? Yes, she was a rebel. Yes, Lilith was a rebel. And Lucifer was in love with Lilith. All right, my lovebirds, I have to go charge my phone. I'm going to clear out some of this stuff so that my mom's house is not so cramped until I can move out. But I will, if I find my tarot cards, we can do some small readings, but I gotta find them first. Ooh, 12:12. Yeah, my phone's about to die. Have a good night. I just wanted to update everybody because I know I've been gone for like ages, it feels like. I'm gonna delete this video when I take it down. Thank you. I appreciate it, you guys. Bye. Thank you, Em. Oh, yes. Yes, Em, I've been trying to tell myself that, like, at first I was so scared, but now I put all my faith in the universe and keep saying it's gonna work out. Like, I'm super stressed, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be taken care of. I'm gonna be taken care of. It's okay. Everything is gonna work out. Thank you, Gio. Thank you, Amber. All right, good night, guys.